G'day, my name is Blaze, and welcome to episode number 103 of the Try Points podcast with Kinunners and myself. 103. 103. I don't have much today because I haven't been able to get the news. However, we do have a big Pokémon Presents to talk about in a bit.
We do?
A bit. First off, though, let's talk about Mario. Because I missed this last week. I forgot about it last week. There's a new It's a Me and Mario stop motion. Which, I don't know why we've even been covering these, however, it's a trend now, we have to keep doing it.
We just are now.
Yeah. And this one introduces the Yosh.
It does.
It does, he's the Yoshi, he's fluffy. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Yoshi is like the least, like surprising in this style, because we've seen him in this style before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically Toad and Mario on a seesaw, and Mario's heavier than Toad, and then Yoshi jumps on Toad's side, and then he's heavier than.
And then Mario can't do it.
Mario can't do it. Should Yoshi not be in front and then Toad at the back?
You'd think.
To help with the weight problem. Oh yeah. Anyway, Mario ground pounds and sends them flying, which.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Which I think is funny. And that's about it. I don't know, it's a simple one.
Yeah.
There's not much else to it. There's this whole like montage where Mario's trying to get the seesaw to go down, which I think is funny. I feel like it would make more sense if Mario and Toad were on one side and then Yoshi on the other side. I feel like he's probably a lot heavier than both.
Yeah, I would think so.
It is a Yosh, after all. A Yosh. Yoshi?
Yeah.
Yoshi. Yosh.
A Yosh.
Yeah.
A Yosh.
Anyway,
An egg yolk.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, he does spawn eggs. Anyway, yeah, moving on. That's about it. That's the rest to it. There was a treehouse during the week for Mario Bros. Wonder at Bell Park and the Pokopia. Apparently, I didn't actually watch it. Apparently, what I've heard from others, there was no reason to show the Mario Bros. Wonder stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen it either, but I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, yeah, Pokopia looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's another trailer. We'll talk about that later for Pokopia. However, there's another trailer for it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Denshattack again. A favorite. Because the soundtrack trailer came out, and my god, there's a lot of people working on the soundtrack.
There is a lot of people.
I was not expecting that. Like, I knew about T. Lopes. That's how I found out about the game, because of T. Lopes' Sonic Mania. His stuff pops up in my recommended. However, there's a lot of people. You heard of any of them before?
Not that I could recall.
Let me get the big list up of them all at the end. Oh, and more as well. It doesn't even show all of them.
Yeah, it's not all of them.
Oh, that's just like... Is that like more than one per level? Like, how many levels are there going to be?
I don't know.
Let's see. Do I know anyone? I think I know Junkie 58%, and that's about it. As well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. However, it does play a few of the songs, and they sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they as well sound quite varied. However, they all fit the tone of the game.
Yes.
Which makes a lot of sense considering the amount of the amount of musicians working on it, the amount of artists. Yeah. It's a lot of artists. Is this game ever come out? I want to play this game already.
I don't know. When does it come out? Do we know?
I can't remember. I think we do. I mean, there's a demo out now on Steam.
Yeah, I think we've been told.
Yeah. I want to play it because it looks good, great, fantastic, excellent, amazing, outstanding. I don't know. I can't remember how the rest of it goes.
Gonna say, don't do it.
Don't become the announcer from Sonic Colors.
He never came back again.
Anyway, okay, well then, I guess the last thing to talk about before we talk about Pocket Monsters, the Sakana sales for January, which are the American ones.
Yeah.
And not the Famitsu sales, which is the Japanese ones.
Yeah.
We got some stuff about things and such, as we do.
Yeah.
There's about January. Basically everything's gone up, like profit-wise. Surprise,
Really?
surprise.
That-
Despite the fact that everything is, yeah. Except for video game accessories, that's gone down 5%.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hardware's gone up 16. And content is in like physical and digital games and stuff like that has gone up 3%.
Yeah,
3% specifically.
just 3.
Yeah. As for games though, for 2026, for January 2026, well, from the 1st to the 4th 2026 to the 1st to the 31st 2026, almost a full month.
Yeah.
We had number 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I thought nobody liked it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then NBA 2K26, sports
Sport.
game, and then Madden NFL 26,
More sport.
the sports game, and then Minecraft.
Not a surprise.
Yeah, and then Battlefield 6,
Okay.
and then EA Sports FC 26, another sports game, then GTA 5,
What? Okay.
yep, then Red Dead 2,
All right.
yep, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which jumped up from the 225th in its rank in December to 9th
Wow.
in January. I'm assuming because of the Switch
Yeah.
2 version. Then Forza Horizon 5 jumped up a bit. I'm assuming because people saw
Okay.
Forza Horizon 6 and were like, yep, let's get 5 first.
Yeah.
It didn't jump up that far though. It jumped up from 14 to 10.
I just went up a little bit.
Yeah. Then Code Vein 2, which is apparently a Bandai game that came out recently.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Ghost of Yotei is 12th. Number 13
Okay.
is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. EA Sports College Football is 14th.
What's up with all the sports games?
Yeah.
Where are all these sports people coming from?
I don't know. And then skipping down a little bit, 16th is Pokemon Legends ZA,
Okay.
both versions. Then 17th is Split Fiction, which is not what I was expecting to see there. It jumped from 24th to 17th. They have a sale? Like,
Maybe. I don't know.
Elden Ring, which jumped from 25th to 18th randomly.
Sure.
I don't get it. I feel like some of these games, like, I would imagine most people already have the games, Like, they would have them. Like, why did...
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, then Flight Simulator 2024 at 19th.
2024.
And then Fallout 4 at 20th.
Okay.
I I don't get it.
Sure.
There
I
is
don't know.
some instances where, like, if it's got an asterisk, like Pokemon Legends ZA, the digital sales are not included.
Oh yeah.
And then there's some with like little uppy arrows, and that's the digital sales for Nintendo platforms are not included. Therefore, that includes Minecraft, which means Minecraft could be even
Oh.
higher because Minecraft is extremely successful on Switch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you can see, despite the fact that it would have been less than a month old when this list started, Metro Prime 4 is not on there.
No. It's not.
Sad times.
That doesn't surprise me.
Sad times.
Indeed.
I don't like that. I want Metro Prime to be higher. Apparently, hardware spending increased 16% when compared to a year ago,
Oh, I see.
which I don't know what they're buying because obviously it's not Xbox.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Switch 2. Reaching $248 million.
Oh my goodness.
Nintendo Switch 2 spending was able to offset year-on-year declines seen across PlayStation 5, which has gone down 17%, Xbox Series went down 27%, and Switch went down 79%.
Oh my goodness.
Which makes sense. The Switch 2's out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, despite sales falling compared to a year ago, PlayStation 5 led the hardware market in both unit and dollar sales during January 2026.
Interesting.
It was Switch 2 ranking second,
Wow.
which is not what I was expecting. Yeah.
No.
that's
But
it.
there you go.
That's all there was to it. Not much else.
Yeah.
Now I think there's been a little bit more info on Xbox's big shakeup as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently I don't know how true this is. However, apparently a lot of people weren't happy with the direction that Xbox was going in internally.
That doesn't surprise me.
Apparently, a lot of that is up to Sarah Bond as well, who's leaving.
Interesting.
And then sort of Phil, who was like half backing her, by what everyone can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, there's a lot of people who were upset internally at Sarah Bond stuff. Therefore, it's kind of inevitable that everything kept
Yeah.
like spiraling like this. Yeah. That's about it.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know. It's
Huh.
it's sort of telling, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's the pivot away from console led by Bond under Spencer's direction hasn't gone well for Xbox. Xbox hardware revenue has
No.
declined for 3 financial years in a row, and it looks like those declining revenues are going to continue through fiscal 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox is, I don't know. And like, I don't even know, who knows if it's going to get better. Like, we don't know what this new person's going to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
She's the AI person, apparently, therefore, who knows?
yeah.
Yeah, kind of worrisome. Yeah, let's talk about Pokemon, because there's a lot of Pokemon
Wait.
stuff to talk about. We can run through
We
the
forgot.
presents. Like we
Hold
did.
on.
We
A
forgot?
minute. No. It's because we've both already seen it. But we seem to announce it every time. The next person in Shadows is Ephraim, and he turns into a tiger thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
For
right.
some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. Oh, gosh, is that this week? My God, this week has been such a...
I know, it's... yeah.
I
Pretty
forgot.
sure it's this week.
It feels like that was like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
No, I think you're right. I think it was this week.
Yeah, it was. It's this week.
Yeah, no, it was. It's Ephraim when he turns into a tiger thing.
He turns into a tiger for some reason. I'm actually not sure why.
That seems to be everything in Shadows.
What? A bunch of big cats?
Oh, it's a bunch of random things that you don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them I'm like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Sure. Not what I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, God. Maybe they can make a Pokemon game out of Fire Emblem Shadows.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Pokemon, Pokemon Presents.
Anyway,
it
moving on,
started
yeah.
off because of the 30th anniversary, showing off all the generations, which was neat.
yes.
I like that. Did you watch the whole thing or did you skim?
I mostly skimmed
Why do you do this to me?
because it's easier that way.
Well, I don't know if you noticed because they did all the Japanese titles. I like that Pokemon Black and White are called Noir and Bianca,
I did see that, yeah.
and Virginor, Rubinor, and Sapphire Edition,
Yeah, I did see those.
and then Emerald version, which is the English one.
Yeah.
What?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, and Sun and Luna, by the way. I think Luna's a way better name.
Yeah. That would have been better.
This is Sun and Luna. I mean, I guess Sun and Moon have like Sun and Luna though. Like, you know,
Luna's just better.
it sounds neat. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
moving
on.
on.
Oh, I like that. Red and blue. You got red and green version right at the top,
Yeah.
and then the blue version, and it's the one. It's not in English, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure blue was like the English one
Oh, yeah,
specifically. And then there's yellow. I like that they have yellow in there. However, where's Let's Go Eevee? Which, oh no, it's there. I found it.
it's there.
Yeah, it is there. Never mind. I'm going loopy. Wait, if they've got Let's Go Eevee there, then why don't they have like the remakes of other games?
I don't know.
I'm getting confused. Why is Diamond different to Pearl and Platinum?
That I don't know.
I mean, I would imagine Platinum being different because it was released later. However, why is Diamond and Pearl very different?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe they were simply doing things from all over the place.
Maybe they were
title-wise.
just bringing in some that they thought looked nice or something.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, they introduced things. Pikachu goes running. They talk about how there was
Yeah.
151 and now there's over 1,000 Pokemon.
Yep.
Which, I mean, we already knew that was the whole thing a while back. They did a whole video
Yeah.
for that. He talks about all the different things that happen. And then they go into the first announcement, which is a Game Boy music player.
Yeah.
Now, I have some thoughts about this.
Why not just put it on Nintendo Music?
That too. I think some of them are. I feel like in this day and age, I know they're going to this is going to cost almost... Let's say this is going to cost about the same amount as... I mean, once you get all the cartridges, it'll probably cost about the same as, like... I don't know. Like...
It'll be a lot.
Like an NES Classic or something, right?
Yeah.
At that point, simply make a little Game Boy that can play Pokemon games.
Yeah.
They could definitely do that. They don't want to do that, because it means they can do that later, and get people to pay more money.
That is very true.
And this way as well, they can get people to pay for all the cartridges, instead of having all of them on there.
Yep.
Which means to
you're
listen
right.
to one song, you have to take out the cartridge and put another one in.
Like, this just seems so... annoying.
There's 45 cartridges for it. And I like that it like shows on the screen when you put it in, like, which is where and what. That's
Yeah.
neat. However, like, I think this is a little bit over the top.
But, like, why?
I think
Yeah.
45 songs with 45 cartridges. Like, who's going to get all 45 and store them? Like, that's a lot of cartridges to keep. For,
Yeah.
I don't know, some of the songs are probably only 30 seconds long. Like, you know?
Exactly.
Like, I think that's a little bit silly. And it's probably going to cost a
Yeah.
fortune.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I really
Probably
want
is.
it, though?
It just seems kind of pointless to me.
It looks like a fun novelty, however, like, I feel like they could have made a little, like, Pokemon Game Boy Classic edition or something, and had, like, red, blue, green, yellow, even the color. It doesn't have to, like, atone to the Game Boy standards. They could even have the Game Boy Color games on there, and the advanced games on there.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. They didn't have a no.
But they won't.
No, they won't. Maybe not the advanced games now I think about it. It has more buttons on the advanced, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Might not
yeah.
work. But yeah, they could have the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color games on there. When Nintendo had the anniversaries for Zelda and Mario 5 years ago, they did all the Game Watches
Yeah, they did.
with the games on there, like 1 and 2 and all that sort of thing. Like, I think it looks like the whole thing comes in one box at least,
Yeah.
which is nice, unless it's like half and half, and this is like 22 in one box and 23 in the other or
Oh
something.
my goodness, that would be so... Why?
I don't think that's the case. However, I wouldn't put it past them either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's available already, available for purchase in the Pokemon Centers and stuff like that. Not available from Pokemon Center Germany, Australia, and New Zealand, which means looks like we can't even get it.
Yeah.
Rude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's simply it's a little bit unnecessary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bit over the top, and it's specifically for. I can't imagine there's gonna be many made. I think it's gonna be like a almost made on order type thing.
Yeah,
Because
that
I think it's
sounds
a little
more
bit over the top.
likely.
Yeah. Then they talk about the championship stuff for later this year. And they talk about how is it Pokemon Champions? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
There's gonna be in there, which is neat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's neat. And how are they gonna be at the biggest center ever or something like that?
Something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not really into the championships.
Yeah, yeah, neither. I don't know. Pokemon for me, like, I've never been the biggest battling fan in Pokemon, like ever.
Yeah.
I prefer the catching part, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they talk about, what are they going to, are they going to TCG more about it? And some old cards that are coming back and some other cards
Yeah.
going to be out. What's going to be happening in the future of it and stuff, and they have, like, the new Mew and Mewtwo cards and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're neat, I guess. I'll see what happens when they come to TCG Pocket, because that's the only way I'm ever going to see anything to do with them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I'm not interested in actually getting actual Pokemon cards. I'm more of a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they talk about Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. It's basically got some new stuff happening, which I've seen.
I mean, yeah, that's... What else do you do with Pokemon Go?
Yeah, it's just like... It's fine. I like that Pokemon Go is part of the championships too. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a 30th anniversary thing going on, starting like next week, and they've got like the Carlos tour on at the moment, and all that sort of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's neat. I mean, I'm gonna play it anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
as I do. Then Red, the original version of Red, is coming to Pokemon Masters. I mean, it's kind of neat.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing really else to say about it. However, it is kind of neat, I guess. And then there's Florian Ogerpon coming as well.
Which, who are these people?
I don't know.
I
Who's
know
Florian?
who Ogerpon and the turtle are, but
Yeah.
who are the people?
I don't know. I don't remember them from the games.
I have no idea who either of these people are.
Unless they have something to do with the anime. That's the only thing I can think of.
They might do.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because I have no idea. Otherwise, I saw them like,
Yeah.
who's that?
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, okay.
I was expecting, like, if they're gonna do Ogerpon, I was expecting the other kid from
The kid, yeah.
yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
then they talk about Pokemon Cafe Remix because they have to. It's a Pokemon Presents.
Exactly. It's got to be
That-
there
that-
somewhere.
It's simply there at all times. Because why not? Does anyone actually play
Yeah.
Pokemon Cafe Remix?
I don't know.
I have it on my phone, however, I've played it like for a minute
Like
and then was like,
twice.
yeah, that's good,
Yeah.
and left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mew's coming to Pokemon Sleep or something?
Something's happening.
I think. I don't know.
I think that's what the go is.
It's Pokemon
I-
Sleep. Does anyone actually use Pokemon Sleep?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. who
I'm not sure
knows?
how it works.
Pokemon Unite, which again, it's Pokemon Presents.
Yeah, has to be there.
It's gonna be there, yeah. It's gonna be there. I'm surprised, spoilering, I guess, there's been no more talks about any of the animations. There was no talk about even the anime,
Yeah, there wasn't.
let alone Concierge if they're doing another lot, and the one made by Aardman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. They talk about Pokemon TCG Pocket. I already knew about all this stuff because it already came to the game. However,
Oh,
yeah, it was already in the game before this.
well there you go.
However, I believe this is the first time a support card like Arvin has a
Yeah.
one of the living cards or whatever they're called,
Oh, okay.
which I think is neat.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's usually only the Pokemon who have that. However, yeah, in this case, Arvin's at it. Then they go into Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics,
They do.
which is nice to see. It's Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Is that what it is? That's the one, isn't it?
I'm trying to
That's right.
find where it says the name. Say
That's-
the name.
That's the name, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Gale
it
of
is.
Darkness XD.
Gale of Darkness.
I mean, I've always seen this and been like, this is different. As far as I'm aware, it is almost a full Pokemon RPG on consoles. However, like, they leave out key elements because for some reason they weren't allowed to do that back then.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like, it's almost there, except it's not.
Interesting.
They had to leave out like key things. I don't know. I think like there's like only like a specific set of things that you can catch. Like catching things is like story based. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's strange. It's almost like they wanted to make an RPG for the home console, and then they're not allowed to. Therefore, they have to
I'm
like
good, thanks.
yeah. This is like we'll do half and half. Yeah, I don't know. It's always been interesting to look at. It's got a very serious story compared to most Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are very excited about it coming to NSO, and that's good. I'm glad. I don't know whether I'll play it or not. However, it'll be there.
It's fine though. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I think that like this is a sequel though. I think
I wouldn't know.
to one that was on the N64, and I don't even know if that's on the N64 one.
I have no idea.
I think that's funny. Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, they talk about the Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch. They have
What
not
they do?
justified the price yet.
Nope.
They talk about how home support's going to be added later,
Yeah, not now.
not at the start. That's ridiculous. That's silly. Like the whole main feature that these are going to be bringing with them is like that. I don't know. Then they go into Champions. It's basically more of another trailer. It shows off a lot of Mega Evolutions that are coming from ZA as well.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's Pokemon Champions. As I said, battling is not really my thing.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I do like that there's like this one person on the bus and they would want it, and it shows everyone's actually playing it.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. There's a funny little ad. I'll give it that. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's strange. And what actual bus is that? Like, what that's
I
an
don't
old
know.
bus. I guess it's
I
good to have like this competitive based game specifically for like competitions and stuff. That is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
However, like, I don't know.
It's just not for us.
Doesn't, yeah, as I say, it doesn't really interest me that much. What I think is extra interesting though is the Switch version scheduled for April, and then the mobile version scheduled for later this year.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't even notice that.
yeah. The Switch version's coming out next month. However, the rest of it's coming out in later the
Just
year.
casually, as you do.
Yeah. And then they go over CEA's DLC again, which came out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they show like this new Mega
Oh,
Garchomp or something, and that's it.
And I was like, Mega Garchomp?
Yeah.
He looks like normal Garchomp. Just a little bit different.
Yeah, they go through all these different Mega Evolutions they've added, which 90% of them don't look good because for some reason they've lost the ability to make good looking Mega Evolutions recently.
Yeah.
Don't get that. I didn't know there was a Mega Flabebe or whatever it is though. And Mega Zygarde.
No, I didn't know about those either.
That's interesting. I like that they only ever show Switch 2 footage of this game now as well. That's funny to me.
Yeah.
It's like they're not allowed to show
Exactly.
anything else because that would make it look worse.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like the Z transformations.
I don't. I think they're strange looking.
Yes. I don't understand why like, a lot of Pokemon haven't even got X or Y transformations yet.
Yeah, exactly. Just give them regular Mega Evolution.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Yeah, no, they're introducing Mega Garchomp.
Mega Garchomp. He looks fine.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look
Yeah.
that different than normal Garchomp, as you said. He's got spiky arm things now. The wings.
And that's basically it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. I don't even know why that was such a long trailer simply to get to Mega Garchomp.
It really was.
Literally. So it's like, okay, thanks, I guess. Woo.
Like, yay.
Yeah.
Garchomp. That's all we're getting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Anyway, then they talk about
Pokopia.
Pokopia, which there's some interesting things in this little trailer that haven't been shown off
Yeah.
yet. I guess.
Yeah, it's a good trailer.
Specifically, there's the Rotom music player. I really hope it doesn't play only the 45 songs from that Game Boy.
Oh my goodness. Imagine.
Because it's only playing songs from the first game, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, Rotom has a music player, which I think is neat. He uses Rotom,
Yeah.
he does whatever he wants.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then there's a Chef Greedent,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's neat. However, I was kind of expecting if it was going to be cooking that you do it yourself, you know?
Yeah,
It's
but I guess not.
yeah, no, it's yeah. I don't know. This game continues to look good though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think I haven't pre-ordered it or anything because
No.
I don't. The problem with Pokemon is it's something I probably would like to play. However, like, I don't have time to play it.
Yeah.
It's not the type of game where you can simply sit there, play it for a few hours, and then it's like I finished the game. Like,
No.
I don't have time for that. Yeah. Apparently, it looks like you can do a lot of stuff with it, like baseline. However, if you eat, it like helps.
It does.
It does things
yeah.
better, and then like you can give food to the Pokemon around you and stuff like that, and which helps them do things and such. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of funny that the chef's a Greedent, However, I think they could have chosen probably a funnier Pokemon.
I feel like there's better ones to do for that.
Yeah, I don't know why ingredient. Isn't there literally? There's a whole bunch of food-themed Pokemon, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's Fido.
Yeah.
It's Fido.
Literally.
Yeah. No, anyway, I mean, it continues to look good. There were some fairly blurry textures at some points, though. I don't know if you noticed that.
But I don't know if that's just because of how it was or what.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Especially looking at like
sure.
Ditto. Ditto's like got some pretty blurry textures.
Ditto, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's strange. However, yeah, when you do full player multiplayer, it looks like you can bring one Pokemon with you specifically.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. You can play. The best thing about having multiplayer in this game, unlike Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is frustrating, there's like mini games that you can do.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can literally play prop hunt because Ditto can turn into all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
That's great. I would buy the game for
build
that
them.
alone. Pokemon prop hunt.
Yeah, and it's just a bunch of Dittos.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Dittos doing a bunch of different things. There's like music blocks as well. There's a lot in this game.
There is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really neat. Again, I don't know if I'll get it. I mean, as I said, I'm not pre-ordering it. I'll probably get it down the line if I get it. I simply don't have the time. I'm already doing stuff with Minecraft all the time, and I do stuff with Reforge all the time for the channel. Like,
Yeah.
it's two sandbox games already. Yeah. Don't know. It looks good though. I think it'd be funny. And
does look
by
good.
what I understand from the treehouse, the way you get some Pokemon can be very Viva Pinata-like.
Oh, I
The
see.
way, yeah, the way you like attract them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can do it sort of like how
That makes
Viva
sense.
Pinata works and everything like that, which I think is neat.
Yeah.
It's really neat. Yeah, I don't know. It looks good.
Looks good.
And then they go in and highlight everything they showed off in the Pokemon Presents,
Yep.
which, I mean, some things were smaller than others, however you know. And then they go into the final trailer, which is Gen 10, like everyone was saying.
Yes.
The start of the trailer is a bit strange.
Yeah.
I get the whole going through the different generations thing in the book. That's neat. I like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's neat. However, then there's like the Pikachus in the costumes.
Get what the point of the Pikachu's is.
I don't know.
I
yeah,
like them, but like, what are they doing?
Is this confirming first-person mode in Pokemon Winds and Waves? I mean, everything from the leaks were correct, right? Like,
Yeah.
everything that was leaked out, like, it's being shown. There is something I noticed straight away, and you notice it from the Pikachus at the start, how they're more pre-rendered. How fluffy they are.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that with the actual game in a second, however, yeah, they're really fluffy, which is
They
nice
are.
to see, because
No,
I like the
them.
fluffiness. Yeah, I don't really get the other two Pikachus, though, with the costumes. Is it confirming that you can dress up the characters, or are these two Pikachus specifically like the mascots of this place or
Maybe
something?
they're
Like,
the specifically story Pikachus or something.
yeah, like, well, what's the go here? Could this mean
Maybe you just
anything?
pick one.
It might not mean absolutely anything.
Yeah, it could mean nothing.
Could mean absolutely nothing. Who knows? I don't know.
It might literally just be here for advertising.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. That was a strange start of the trailer. As I said, I like that going through the generations. Makes sense. It is Gen 10, like
Yeah.
it's the 10th generation, and it's
Exactly.
the 30th anniversary. Like,
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I like that the 10th gen is like, and the 30th anniversary sort of fit around each other.
They've managed to line it up.
The funny thing is they haven't managed to line up really though. When
Yeah,
you look at when this
that's
game's
true.
coming out,
Is-
should we talk about that?
Yeah, that's a fair
It's
point.
coming out next year.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Why are they showing it off now?
That, and I don't think anyone was expecting that.
No.
I mean, it's nice to see they're not rushing it out. However, like, what
That
has
doesn't mean
Nintendo
it'll
got
be
for this
great,
year?
though. Yeah, that's a
That
fair
was
point.
that was
I don't
meant to be
know.
the thing for this year.
Yeah, that was the one everyone was talking about. But
Yeah,
now it's like
exactly.
they've just got Pokopia,
Yeah, like
and they'll be alright.
strange, very strange. um,
Yeah.
yeah, no. And another thing I want to talk about in this trailer is they go into the trailer. The graphics wise, let's talk about that. It looks a lot better than Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
Way better. A
Yes.
million times better. I would almost say it looks like what it should have looked like on the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks like a Switch 2 game yet.
I agree.
Yeah, thank you.
It was the first thing I thought.
Yeah. I think it looks good. Don't get me wrong. I like how it looks. I think there's
It is
some
an
noticeable
upgrade.
issues with it though.
Yes.
First thing though, there is I think ray tracing, which is a Switch 2 thing.
Yeah.
Especially in the water. I notice later I'll talk about it when we sort of
Oh
get to
yeah,
it
definitely. Yeah.
in our discussion. However, yeah, the water looks very nice.
It does.
And there's a reason for that. And then, the funniest thing is the first thing they show off is a windmill.
Yeah.
That's got to be a play on the fact that Scarlet and Violet's windmills look like absolutely disgusting, right?
Dreadful. Yeah.
They knew, right? They don't
They
show
had to.
any new Pokemon other than the starters, which we'll get to.
They do not.
As far as I'm aware, at least, they didn't show any new ones other than them.
I don't think so. I didn't see any that I
Yeah.
thought of.
Where do you
new.
think this is set?
This is like in the. It's like around. What am I trying to think of?
I don't know, because it's not Hawaiian. Hawaii's already done.
No. It's like that around that Indonesian belt.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's sort of very oceanic,
Yeah.
like in this whole area. Very maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's off Australia. Who knows?
I don't think so. But
No, maybe it's New Zealand.
look, maybe.
I don't know. I have a feeling it's more like around the Philippines.
Yeah, it's in that like island
Area.
belt part.
It's the very jungly, like the jungly island areas, like Fiji and the Philippines and all that sort of thing. I think that's where it's very likely to be. Because there's a lot of water and there's a lot of greenery specifically,
Yes.
and a volcano,
Yeah.
and a volcano. It looks a lot better. There's this like water city thing,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming is gonna like. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna specifically do a school again like they did in Paldea.
No.
However, like I'm assuming it's gonna take like a similar function to how the school was as like the primary base.
It looked like a resort instead.
Yeah, I've heard people talking about maybe Pokemon Concierge, the game,
Oh yeah.
which I think is absolutely a hilarious idea because that's basically what Pokemon Concierge is. It's like an island area with jungles and lush greenery, and there's like the
The
resort.
whole plot is someone just trying to completely avoid their ex.
Yeah. Then it shows the character designs, and they're more adult. They're older.
They are.
I'm very happy.
Thank goodness.
I'm glad they kept that. I was worried that for the mainline games they were going to go back again, like they did with Scarlet and
glad
Violet.
they did
But
it.
no, they're keeping them older, like they are with ZA. That is good. Very
Thank
happy
you.
about that. First thing I noticed, and then there was another thing I noticed, which makes me really want to get this game.
Taylor.
Yes. Yes. I'm
They're
getting the
hanging
game
out.
simply for that, right? Like,
We finally
know.
found some.
yeah, it's Talos.
After
They never
so
show up.
many
No one ever has
years.
Talos anywhere. I want my Talos. In that picture though with the Talos, not to disregard the Talos, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like a hot air balloon in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Wonder what
It's not
that
even
is.
that. It's just a balloon.
Yeah,
It's tied down,
yeah.
I think.
I don't know what that is. Then they go past like the Pokestop shop places. They're very similar to Scarlet and Violet's, where like they're outdoors
Yeah.
and smaller. Except
Yeah,
they're obviously
makes sense.
styled for this area, which makes a lot of sense. I think that's the right way to go. That tells me that it is more like Scarlet and Violet, where it's like the open world, sort of go where you want to type
Yeah.
thing. I'm assuming they're going to keep that because, as far as I'm aware, everyone except one specific person I've seen online really likes it.
Yeah.
The other one really does not. Yeah. Then there's like, yeah, there's a lot of jungle and there's a lot of ocean. And that's the main thing they show off.
There is.
Not very wind and
Which-
waves, more...
I was gonna say, where's the wind part?
Yeah, more
Apart
green
from
and waves.
the windmill.
Well, there's theories about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. However, there is theories about that. Because you go underwater, right? It shows them
You
going
do.
underwater. Well, it doesn't show the people going underwater. However, it shows the camera going underwater. I'm
Shows the
assuming you
camera.
get to go underwater.
I imagine so.
If they, I mean, that's almost false marketing if you don't.
Yeah.
Like, therefore, the theory is that it might be like Tears of the Kingdom, where you have the under part and then a sky part.
And then the above part. Okay.
Yeah. Which,
That would make sense.
yeah, I'm thinking that because obviously you're gonna need to swim on using swimming Pokemon to go underwater.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get flying Pokemon, maybe you can go up.
That's who the legendary will be. It's just Articuno or something.
It's a bird and a fish. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just Articuno and Kyogre for some reason.
Oh, actually, do you know where this place really reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of the Jungle Joyride from Sonic Unleashed.
Oh yeah. I see
Yeah,
that.
even down to like the little shacks out on the water with the bridges and stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, which I believe is the same, like the oceanic places we were talking about.
Yeah.
This is sort of based off the. Yeah. Well, we're narrowing it down. Tell you what, the skybox looks really nice. The lighting's really good. That is Switch 2, the lighting.
Yeah.
I think that's
Definitely.
something that's really good. I think it's good that like the lava Pokemon, specifically the slug, is it the Slugma? Is that what it's called?
Sluggy.
Sliggoo? No, not Sliggoo. So, is it Slugma?
Slug. Something. One of
Yeah.
them.
It like glows.
Yes.
That's neat. I like that. And Pikachu has fur. Noticeable fur.
Yes.
For the first time. I'm
Yeah.
a little bit on two minds about this, mainly because I don't think they mastered the previous art style first,
No.
before going to this one. And I think because they're going for a little bit more of a realistic, I guess, texturing to the Pokemon,
Yeah.
I think it dulls down the colors a bit.
It does. They're
I
a little
noticed that,
bit-
especially with Pikachu. He's instead of being like the bright yellow that he is, he's more of like a pale yellow.
They're a bit less saturated.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I've noticed that
Yeah.
with some of the things. It kind of looks like they're finally switching to a different engine though, which I mean that's
Yeah.
nice. Is it strange? I've noticed that all the Pikachu, none of them have black on their tails. On the ends.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. I keep looking at them and I'm going, all the Pikachus don't have black on their tails.
What's going on with these Pikachus?
Yeah, I don't know. I do like it. However, at the same time, I don't think like I don't know. I think it dulls it a little bit too much, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like the colors in
But
Pokemon.
maybe they're hoping the environment will fix it.
Yeah, or I'm more worried that things like will blend into the environment. That's my worry.
Or that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could be a problem.
Yeah, that's my worry. However, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it is a fair bit out yet. It could
Yeah.
change. The greenery is very lush, and it doesn't look pixelated and jaggy or whatever as it does in
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet. That's nice to see.
Yes.
That's very
It's
nice
an
to see.
upgrade, for sure.
Then they show the starters, and
They show
there's only one that I'm interested in.
Yes.
Is it Ponbon? Ponbon?
Yes.
It's a
Just
Pomeranian
please-
Ponfire.
Just please make the evolutions good.
Yes, thank you. I do have a big problem with the starters though. Not necessarily Ponbon,
What's
because
that?
I don't think we've had a fire dog starter before.
Yeah, no. I don't think so.
However, we have had a grass bird and a water lizard.
Yeah.
Why are we back to this again?
This little gecko is just like Froaky's long lost cousin.
And discount Sobble.
Yeah.
And then like this
It's like a
bird.
combination of them.
Looking at this bird from the back, I almost thought it was Rowlet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. I was like,
yeah,
hello? Huh?
what? Ponbon is amazing though. I
do
don't
like
can't believe they
Ponbon.
never thought of having a Pomeranian fire dog before.
Yeah. Maybe they thought it would be too close to Growlithe.
Yeah, and I do like that. I mean, as I said, I do like that it's textured. Like, you can tell that Pombon has a lot of fur, and it's
Yes.
fluffy. That's nice. It's not quite as... Like, I don't think the texturing is quite as detailed as it could be, as well.
No.
It's a little bit blurry and a little bit soft. Therefore, it's like hard to tell from a distance. However,
I
if you're up
noticed
close,
that
you
it's
see that's like there's
only-
fur.
They only really have the fur texture though too. Like
Well,
this gecko.
you can
should-
see... That's what I was going to talk about with the ray tracing. You can see in specific lights that it has scales.
Yeah, but they should be more pronounced.
Exactly. That's what I say. It's almost like they did a half step between them.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit strange. I mean, I think that's where Pokemon was moving. Not gonna lie. Like, eventually we're gonna have fluffy Pikachus. However, I feel like
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu, the movie, has a fluffy Pikachu, and it's a much more colourful Pikachu than what we've seen here. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think you can do both. It's okay, Pokemon Company.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the animations are fantastic for these Pokemon.
Yeah. I like them.
Like that panting animation that the Pombon has in the cave.
That is very.
I saw that. I
doggy.
was like, oh my god, did they actually like track a dog or
Did
something?
they-
Like what?
Yeah. Mocap a dog.
Yeah, literally. I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's almost like realistic. The other thing that made me think ray tracing is when it shows the lizard that I can't remember the name of.
Gekwa.
Yeah,
Is his
it
name.
has water in front of him, and the reflection is very
Yeah.
realistic. That's what made me think, oh yeah, maybe a little bit of ray tracing. Like, obviously the Switch 2 can't do heavy ray tracing because
No.
it would blow
but-
up.
Yeah.
However,
it
I
will
think
explode.
that's been one thing I've noticed a lot throughout the Switch 2 games that I've played, specifically. That they've, every now and then, you'll see where they have little bits of ray tracing simply to make it look that little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Specifically, I think an example is with Mario Tennis Aces. I've talked about this in my videos before. There's like the court with the graded floor, and you can see where the
Yeah.
lighting like moves over the grates properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's little bits here and there, and I think it does add to it. And it's not very noticeable, however, it does add to it at least.
Yeah.
Other big problem though is the ground textures. I mean, I know you're not going to look at them that far up, most of the time.
Yeah.
However,
but,
they
like,
are very blurry, right?
They are. For
Every
sure.
time I see them, I'm like, that is a blurry ground. That's
Ah, yes, the ground.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think the animations are near perfect. I think they look amazing.
Yeah.
That's one thing that they've got pat this time. The graphics are almost there. I think it's at the very least it's not. It doesn't look horrible anymore, which is nice.
It's not whatever it was.
Yeah. It looks good.
And that's an upgrade.
I would maybe say that it does surpass Let's Go now, which is what I said was the probably the best looking out of the
Yeah.
at least the traditional games. Pokemon Snap will always be better, even than this.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. However, yeah, no, I think it does surpass that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. They look good. I am excited. I'm cautiously optimistic for them. I think
Yeah.
because Pokemon's done these things a few times. You know, like whether it looks good to start with, and then you play the game, it's like, eh.
But the execution is actually just not quite.
Yeah, exactly. Therefore, we'll see. The fact that it's coming out next year gives me a little bit of hope too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is I feel like we've done the water thing a fair few times at this point, right?
Yes.
Like, obviously Sapphire is a big one. Blue is about a water Pokemon, specifically.
Yeah.
But then you've got, like, even, like, the DLC in, Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah.
where you
Mr.
have, like,
Turtle.
the big turtle area and all that sort of thing. Whatever it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you know what I'm talking about.
That one.
Yeah, that's all in like on a water thingy, isn't it? Like on a water base.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we've done the water before. I think even Sword and Shield had DLC where you go into water and stuff like that. Like,
It's like it's the only thing they can do.
I don't know. This better be like a massive leap for the water side of things. This is all I'm thinking.
I hope so.
And winds and waves. Winds.
Winds.
Who says winds?
Winds.
Winds. Is winds the plural of wind? Because I
It
always say
is.
wind.
It is actually.
I'm assuming it is. However, like, You say
Well,
there's
it
lots
just
of wind
sounds really
outside, not
strange.
lots of winds. You know?
Well, that's not the way you say it anyway, though.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about the names. I know we got them leaked ages ago. And I'm not the biggest fan of how the Winds logo and the Waves logo have very different fonts.
I know. It bothers me.
Like, they
get
almost
what
feel a
they're
little
going
bit
for.
too different in some
But I
ways.
don't like it.
The Waves one waves at the bottom, the Winds one wins, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Otherwise, yeah, I think cautiously optimistic. I'm excited overall, I think, from that trailer. I think it was a fairly okay
Yeah.
trailer for showing off what it
alright.
was. That star bit was confusing.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Right after it shows the gecko thing
Yeah.
and like pans to the general overlooking of everything,
Yeah.
what is that dark cloud in the sky? Because it remains there after the rest of the movie.
Let's have a look. Dark cloud. Maybe
On
it's
the
dark
right-hand
right.
side.
I don't know. I'll find out in
No,
a
it
second when I
looks
get
like
there.
a half. I don't know.
Let's keep going. Come on. Show the this Brout. I don't like Brout. This
No,
Pombon is
either,
great.
really.
There's Gekwa. Oh yeah, that dark, like, almost Gyarados looking
It
cloud?
stays there when the rest of them move.
Maybe it's a
Kinda.
Sky
when
Gyarados.
it moves, I guess. I was like, what is it? It looks very strange.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a Gyarados in the sky.
It kind of does.
Maybe that's part of the winds part.
Maybe I'm just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Don't know. Maybe you can hop on clouds in this game.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Final
Yeah.
thoughts?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks okay.
I'm much more
You
excited
have
for
to
it than I
see,
was
but it
Scarlet and
looks
Violet, and I
okay.
actually did like Scarlet and Violet a lot. let's
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
it. Scarlet and Violet was good in the sense that it was fun to play.
Yeah.
However, like, it had a lot of issues.
It had problems.
And, like, even though this looks good now, like, good enough, that doesn't mean there's not going to be glitches aplenty. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
we don't know what it's going to be like yet. Yeah. I don't know. And the character designs look very interesting, I'll say. They're a little bit more out there, I think, than
Yeah.
Paldei's character
I think they're
designs.
fine.
Paldei's character designs were very, like, pulled back, I feel. They're very
It
simple.
depends, I guess.
Yeah.
Depends on where you were.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
With the Presents. Good 30th anniversary Presents shows us a lot of things happening in the future. Yeah. How did our poll go for last week?
I think we got one.
One. Did they
Can you
comment
get it
too?
No, there's like.
Oh.
They said it'll be. We asked what would happen, or what they think will happen at Xbox with Phil and Sarah leaving. And the person voted for things will get drastically worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This week's poll will probably be something to do with the Presents, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Therefore, I hope everybody enjoys this episode of the podcast. In the next episode, we'll be back doing more podcasts.
In the next episode, it will be podcast again.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening, and we'll see you back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.